All right, I'm going to try commentary here for the first time. I don't really comment on my videos. So anyway, this is me working on a move referred to as the surge, where you're basically trying to directly hop forward, from a static position. And what's challenging for me for this, as you can see, is slightly rotating the crank back and then getting my weight back over the rear wheel while still being in balance. A lot of the time I'm actually kind of falling over towards the sides. So as I'm practicing this, you can see that I'm starting to basically barely be able to hop up to where my front wheel starts. So ironically, we had talked about doing this surge as a way to improve side hops. So here's actually me, kind of practicing those side hops after I started off practicing kind of that baseline surge move. And then we'll see a little later in the video that I actually try out something specifically to try to improve that surge. So I'm here, trying sort of the side hops both directly from two wheels and then here from the rear wheel. It's not too bad. I'm kind of not fully pedal kicking. I'm kind of just directly hopping and sucking up the rear wheel. So it puts a kind of a limit here to how high you can get. There's a little bit of pedal kick on some of these, but not an awful lot. A lot of it is just, kind of a hop and suck the rear end up. And you can see that my big fault is that I often go backwards. Okay, so the deal here is that I'm trying to use this little obstacle to hold my front wheel in balance, which hopefully allows me to concentrate on doing that move where you're essentially pulling your handlebars, so your hips are going towards your handlebars as you're pushing the pedal. So after practicing with that obstacle for a while, I moved back to seeing whether or not I could do it onto an obstacle, and I actually feel like I made some progress during this session. So at the beginning, I don't think I would have been able to get onto this, but I was somewhat consistently getting onto it, which is like a couple inches in front of my front wheel. So I'm clearly hopping past the front wheel. And I found it easier going to the side of this than straight on, interestingly enough, and you can see it kind of slides out a little bit. Anyway, this was an interesting progress, just seeing whether or not I felt like from the beginning to the end I was able to figure some stuff out. I clearly move my body weight forward a lot better so that I'm actually able to get some of that forward momentum. So shifting the body weight back and then forward seems to be kind of a key.